All right, you're good to go.
All right. It might take 2 takes.
Hey, welcome to the Barbell.
Welcome to video 1 of our Snatch Sanctuary series. This is Raw Barbell Club, Ash and Andy, and what we're going to go through today is learning how to snatch from position 1. Position 1 is where we find the barbell in our hip crease. All right. This is a great way of testing that your bar is in the right position, and it's a good starting point. This isn't necessarily where you will finish with the barbell once you've finished all of the progressions. For example, if you're too wide, you may hit your head as you pass overhead. And if you're too narrow, you're actually doing too much to get the bar high enough, as well as not having the flexibility to get down deep into a squat with the narrow grip. All right, position 1, hip crease. What we're looking for is just a bend in the knees, bringing the torso straight down. Notice that his shoulders are only slightly in front of the bar. He's not leaning over way too much. So now we're going to go through the actual progression of teaching you how to snatch from position 1. Step 1, get into position 1. Step 2, can we extend the legs and come up onto our calves? Step 3, can we do that while bringing the bar to around nipple height? All right, I'm going to get Ash to pause in this position for a little bit. So come up again. What we're looking for here is that the elbow is above the wrist. It doesn't need to be exaggerated in this weird scarecrow position, but at the same time, we don't want to be here. All right, so elbow above the wrist. If you can pause here for any amount of time, it shows that you're in a good balanced position. If you're coming too high on your toes, you're probably going to fall forwards or go backwards, and that's not what we want. All right, so back up into that high pull position on our toes. Excellent. From here, what Ash is going to do is he's going to keep that bar really close as he goes overhead. Excellent. He's going to finish right there, right? Not too far back, not too far forward. And he's going to come back down and back up again. It's important to note, have a rest. It's important to note that when he's coming up, if you do not have the flexibility to get that bar really high, you can only get it here, that's okay. This is a beginner program and you can work on this over time. Your positions aren't static. They will change as you get more flexible and get better at performing these movements. All right, back into position 1. Back into the high pull. All right, now on this one, as he turns the bar over slowly, he's also gonna drop his heels. And that is turning into a power snatch. Back up onto your toes and pull down. Practice that again. And this is a good little drill to practice turning over the bar as we come down into our power position. Before we introduce jumping, our final step is to add depth to this turnover. So he's going to go into position 1. He's going to pull it up, and as he turns it over, he's going to try and drop slowly into a squat. Come back up again, start again, up, over, down. Again, go as low as you feel comfortable going. It doesn't have to be extremely low, ass to grass. It all depends on your individual flexibility. Once you can segmentally perform the movement, what we're going to do is try and make it smooth and fluid, doing it in one motion. So get into position 1, Ash, and from here, he's going to slowly move as he goes down to the snatch. And wow, wasn't that amazing? He's learnt that in however long this video has been so far. Next step after this is we're going to learn how to move our feet. So if you watch any Olympic weightlifting, you'll notice that the feet will come up onto the toes and then they'll actually shift out a little bit. So it's an aggressive thrust of the legs followed by a catch position, which is more comfortable to be in when you're snatching, when you're catching at the bottom. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take the stick away from Ashley, and then he's going to set up in his start position in position 1, and then he's going to jump and catch. Notice that when he catches, he's catching in a sort of power position. This is the first step that we're gonna take in learning the depth. And over time, he's gonna try and get lower and lower. So an aggressive jump and catching at the bottom. Let's try it with a stick. So same thing as before. He's gonna set up in position 1. He's gonna do a high pull. Now he's gonna drop into the snatch. Good, excellent. One more time. Up. And finally, the final step in learning your position 1. What we're gonna do is set up in position 1, and he's gonna put it all together. He's gonna aggressively jump and catch underneath the bar. And this time he's gonna do it without swinging the bar out heaps.
Kettlebell.
So let's go one more time. Much better. And there you have it. You've successfully learned how to snatch from position 1, aka the high hang. I hope you found that video really helpful. Ash sure did. He's basically perfected his high hang snatch.
2024, here we come.
If you liked that video, please share it. Please comment below if you have any questions. And if not, I'll see you in the next video learning how to snatch from position 2, aka the hang.
Rooftop party, jump party, bomb party, rooftop party, jump party, bomb party, rooftop